will additional supply bring down the price of housing? So there's a lot of commentary out there that talks about how all of the stimulus packages, whether it's first homeowner grants, whether it's first home buyer guarantee schemes, whatever it may be, all of these things make it easier to buy property, but they don't make property cheaper. And that's a concern because property is a bit overpriced. And everyone points to the solution that if they build more property, i.e. more supply, there will be cheaper property. And that makes sense to an extent, but also not. So think about the new housing that they're building. So the two, I guess, roadblocks to additional supply are not enough land is being released for new housing and not enough planning permits are being approved by councils to build new medium and high density housing. So let's say those are both overcome. We release a bunch of new land. I'm in Melbourne. You release a bunch of new land out in the western and northern suburbs and you make a lot of approvals for new apartments in the inner suburbs. Fantastic. There's so much more housing available. It doesn't actually make the house that you're probably trying to buy right now any cheaper. So I have very few clients who come to me saying, what I'd really love is a new high-rise apartment or a new house on the fringes of the city. Now, they do exist. There are people out there who want them, but most people want a lowish density, whether it's a townhouse, a villa, or a house, somewhere in the inner to middle ring of the city. And if we add more units per block of land, so let's say that we allow planning permits, that means that every 1,000 meter square block can be turned into 4 townhouses. That increases the value of that 1,000 meter squared block, which means if you want that house in an inner suburb, that's going to be more expensive, not cheaper, because that bit of land is now more valuable. So while increased supply does, to an extent, make housing more affordable, because it does provide more affordable options for housing, it doesn't really move the needle on making the houses that people want to live in more affordable. Thoughts?